too much.
Too much Postman Pat.
Postman Pat, I've learned two things about it. One, it's a village of people that don't fucking prepare properly. They have like a big event and they order something they need. They absolutely need it right then and there. And if he doesn't deliver it on time, he ruins the whole day for him. Secondly, he can't not deliver something without pissing around with it.
Or pissing in it.
Postman Pat and the bagpipes. He gets himself in a lot of situations that require bagpipes. Don't ask. And yeah, by the time he delivers it, he's well and truly contaminated the bagpipes with his man spittle.
What? Oh dear.
Yeah, there's an episode where he had to deliver bagpipes, but like he kept getting in situations that could only be resolved with the bagpipes he had in the back of the van.
Or he could just get in his van and drive off and ignore the situation.
And get on with his fucking job.
Yeah.
Postman Pat and the realistic depiction of Royal Mail.
Postman Pat's on strike again.
Come on,
What's the matter this time, Pat? Is it a bit cold outside, you cunt?
So have I got to pay you £2 extra because it was 3 kilograms over the limit?
You need better scales, mate.
Need better scales, actually. So,
not my problem. Come on, Jess.
What you should have done was taken the cartridge apart and taken out 3 kilograms worth of computer bits.
Well, I think what it was is I had 2 different Mega Drive games, and one of them had a slightly thicker manual, so I should just tore out some of the pages, took out the health warning pages at the back or something. No one needs them anymore.
Oh,
who actually knows what epilepsy is anymore?
Look at the funny looking anime cartridges being split in the back of the Mega Drive manual. They've got those funny looking like cartridge with anime eyes going, when it's being split or something.
Yeah.
Really weird. And like the sun in the back has got like a really weird stare in every manual. Almost like the one for Mario 3, but not quite as bad.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah, the one in the back of the Mega Drive manual just looks like it hasn't had any sleep. Like there has been no night for ages, and it's just like, oh.
Hello, man.
Hello! Welcome to the Lucky Hit Weekly Lucky Poddy Leaky Cast.
What are you doing?
Number 35.
Poddy
Leaky Cast. Number 35. I'm slightly younger.
What are you doing?
I'm joined by.
What are you doing?
I'm introducing the podcast time.
It's my job.
Yeah, I'm doing it properly and, you know,
Oh.
not slurring my words and going, oh, the lucky, what number is it?
You've got a good point.
Still going,
Alright then, I'll be
no
you.
energy.
I'll be you then. I'm not going to say my name.
I said my name, flatly younger. Move on, hurry up.
Hashtag Murray Curry. I haven't got Twitter.
You still make hashtags on Facebook, Tom. You're going to be a snide douchebag. At least get that straight.
Okay, I'm Murray Curry.
I said mine.
I know.
I'm the gay man. I'm over here.
Good. Good. Right. Good. Excellent. Let's have a song.
Let's have a song.
I'm talking about my trousers.
Right, we're back. That was the Brazil track from Road Rash 3.
It's quite a mental track.
Oh, the whole soundtrack's like that. It's quite a bit different to the first two.
Okay.
A lot of like
I think I only ever
synthetic
played.
guitars.
Oh wow. I think I only ever played 1 or 2.
Yeah. I think most people played 1 and 2,
Yeah.
but 3 is a bit more unusual. It came out in like 95, so it was quite late-ish.
And then they made that awful one on the PlayStation.
Was that bad then?
Well,
I
I played a little bit of it, and I didn't think it was the same
No.
magic.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I mean, yeah, probably some people think it's alright, but
I like crashing at the end and then walking the rest of the race.
yeah.
It's hard to come in first with that tactic, but it's
I've never tried that. I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah.
Literally just try and crash.
If you go
into
across the
something
finish,
right
does
at
he
the end.
actually walk along? Yeah. Because when you win on the bike, he does that. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
I believe so. I think
wow.
he does actually arm pump when he runs. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's just weird how if you let go of walking forward, he like instantly turns back and goes back towards his bike.
Yeah, because I used to try that for ages, just running as far as I can, and there is a point where he just goes, "No, I'm going back on the bike now."
Wow, I didn't even know that. I always just ran straight for the bike, but I'll have to try that next time.
You're boring.
Mess about.
Yeah, well, I'm the sort of weird kid who used to try and get stuck in the jelly in
James Bond.
James Bond. I still remember I did it the other day. Actually, I had my mate Chris round and we were just playing some random games. I just went, oh yeah, there's a bit on this one where you can get stuck in the jelly. I was like, watch this. I managed to get back out of the jelly though, so I was like, carried on and did the level. Like, yeah, I meant to do that.
Yeah, I meant to actually continue.
Enough of this dicking around.
I could imagine a thing where you actually like. I could see it as like an animation or something. It's like it's just someone actually manages to make a whole room with a massive, great big obstacle course of like, jelly like that. It's like go. Just face plants on the floor in some jelly.
That's it. Just chokes on it.
I spent £368 on jelly. Which, as you know, jelly is very cheap. So that'd be a lot of jelly. Anyway,
As they call it, or for you Americans, Jello.
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 Yeah, jelly is
Oh, can we not
jelly.
have a go at the Americans again?
Because they swapped the letter
Say
out.
things right.
Oh,
Say things our way is correct.
Well, no, because jelly. If you were bouncing on jelly here, it would, to there would be jam, wouldn't it? So you would bounce on it. They should just call it compote and be done with.
Compote doesn't sound as fun though. It sounds really
middle class.
It sounds kind of
Scientific
sexualised to me.
compote.
Actually, sorry.
Right, the compote.
Compote.
Yeah, that.
Well, I got a story about silly names for things. It's more like the attitudes. Nowadays, people get
Nowadays.
Nowadays, honestly, people get so excited about the stupidest things like ever. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to name and shame, but I saw a thing on my Facebook wall.
By the way, this is a video game podcast.
No, it's not. It's an old man whinging podcast. Yeah, it's on my Facebook, which is where I always get annoyed. And a certain someone on there had put up this thing going, "Oh my god, man!" It was a Coke Zero machine, woo, and it had different flavourings that you could put on it. And they go, "Oh my god, raspberry Coke Zero!" That is the kind of thing. Yeah, that is the kind of thing that people get excited about nowadays. It's like no one's ever heard of putting Coke and adding some kind of cordial to it, like raspberry or lime, and going
Compote.
lime or compote,
Jelly Coke.
Muller Coke corner. It's just a pot of Coke and some compote that you fold over.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Brilliant.
I want
we
that.
We need to patent that
I
quick
want
before someone steals the idea.
That is weird.
Corner. You
Coke
can put
corner.
little like toffee hoops in it.
Just dissolve.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. So,
I think we found a name for our podcast. Just Coke corner.
do you know what I mean, though? Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the attitude nowadays.
Well, what I like
that's
to
what people
do-
get really
Attending.
excited about, to the point where they go, "Woo!" It's a Coke Zero
Hashtag
machine.
wow.
It's a Coke Zero machine where you can add a different flavour to it. Whoop-de Fucking
Well, you'd need
do.
to add flavour to Coke Zero, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Zero flavour.
Zero flavour, zero taste, and it leaves you zero money. What was I going to say?
Got
Yeah,
plenty
what
of
I like
Lewis.
to do. Lots of Lewis. What I like to do usually, like I tell a couple of people about it. They're like, "Oh," I buy some Coke and I buy a lemon, or I buy some Jif lemon juice, and I put the lemon juice in the Coke, and there I have.
I think you'll find it's pronounced GIF.
Oh my god, what you've done there is you've made lemon Coke. Whoa.
You've made Coca-Cola lemon twist, which was limited edition.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Because they put some lemon in some cans and then they stopped.
Yeah, they stopped doing it because people died.
Clearly.
But that is what people get excited about.
They
now,
died getting
you know?
lemon in their eye while they were putting it in the
Well,
cans.
Well, no, what happened was they kept advertising they were going to have a lemon party, and things all went a bit crazy. People died. Some altercation between Michael Barrymore and his swimming pool.
Well, that was fun. Right.
That went downhill.
Thanks.
Yeah, so just, put some juice in your Coke and shut the fuck up.
Don't post it all over Facebook and go, oh my god, I put raspberry in Coke Zero. I never even thought those two things would go.
Well, if you're thick enough to drink Coke Zero, then what I did was I put some jam in my rice pudding. Hashtag,
why don't they just put the jam in the pudding to start with?
This shit's going on Instagram.
hashtag put the jam in the pudding.
Put the jam in the pudding.
Sorry about the rant. Yeah, I'm 26 going
I think
on
Facebook
19.
should just be called Annoy
Tom.
Yeah, Annoy Tom. Because that's what ever seems to do. Even if
Yeah.
you just skim through it quickly, you always sit there going,
It's because you've got over 400 people on there, and none of which you really
Yeah,
know
but I
or
get-
like.
I've hardly added anyone myself. Not saying who I'm popular, but I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. It's just people that kind of know me but don't really like me still add me just because that's the way they
Because
do
it's
it.
so easy to stalk people nowadays.
Yeah, and I don't say no half the time, which is something I'm changing now. But it's like, so I say, okay then, lately I've had this complete chav guy just add me, and I don't know who he is, or why he added me, and why I had to
I thought
watch his
it
shit.
was
Is that the
you
rap
both have to
guy?
add
Yeah.
each other for it to actually be on your feed, like.
So,
I thought you actually had to both add each other.
Well, you have to accept the ads, don't you?
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how
just
it
leave
works.
them.
If
I don't know who someone is, I'll just leave
I've
them.
that's what I need to start doing. I'm too nice.
I've recently had a string of family members try and add me that I've said no to.
You see, that's the problem. I've been accepting them. I've been getting really annoyed with them.
Our family are dicks.
Like one of my cousins, who's recently had a kid around about the same time as me, and she just seems to try and compete with me all the time. It's just like, why can't you just be nice?
And now the gaming news.
No, I'm not finished.
My cousin
No, I am
went
finished.
into, she took pictures of herself drinking a cappuccino. What a cunt!
Okay, I'm done. I'm going to stop being all whingy. This is
You're
why
not,
Phil's in control this week.
You're not. You're just going to start
Yeah,
whinging
it's
about
clearly
games.
working.
Yes,
dividends.
yes.
I'm going to focus my whinging into a video game area.
Into a
Phil did like a tunnel thing with his hands.
Did I?
Yeah, he went. Not that they can see.
And
what
Tom
I
just did the thing that Phil just did, but you couldn't see either of them, so. Maybe we should do.
Gaming
Welcome to Lucky Hit
Bing bong,
Podcast,
bing bong,
episode
bing
35.
Bing bong, bing
I'm
bong.
Murray Curry.
We already did that.
No,
We
we're
did
starting
it for
again.
you.
We're starting again. Clean slate. We can move on.
It's late. It's a bit late for that now.
Just couldn't let one
The
go
slate
by
has been
without
dirty
introducing
beyond
it.
repair.
Too late.
The slate has fallen off the roof and landed in a puddle.
Broken apart.
Lewis in the jokes. Broken apart. You got moss on it.
I took one of them home. Shat on it. Put it down the toilet. It flushed. I found it.
I went back through the sewers and I picked it up again.
Picked it up so I could shit on it and put it through the toilet again.
And then I injected it with norovirus and fed it to a hamster. And waited for for that hamster to shoot it back out again.
And then they gave it to Lewis.
And put it back on the roof.
Right, come on.
Okay,
Come on,
so
try it now.
Mario Kart 8's just come out,
Yeah.
and they've announced DLC.
Already? That was quick.
Yeah. Well, have a good think about what you would expect the DLC to be.
Oh no.
Have a guess. Have a guess.
I have heard this, but I can't remember.
Is it
That's
Miyamoto?
good. 'cause-
Is it Miyamoto?
No.
I want Miyamoto.
No, it was something really not anything to do with Mario, wasn't it? Or,
Yep.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell, what was it? Just
Wasn't
tell me.
Yogscars, just
No,
so
it
you
wasn't
know.
Go
They're
on.
not that sad.
Was it Amy
Sega.
Rose?
Go on, we give up. What was it?
It's a Mercedes.
Ah.
Mario driving a Mercedes.
Oh.
Why?
It's free DLC apparently, because obviously they just want to advertise a car, but yeah. It's a Mercedes car. It's going to come out as free DLC this summer in
So
Japan.
he spends all his coins on
they're
Well, now it's
that
supposed to be
isn't.
solid gold coins.
I think it's some very weird cross promotion because they're doing that.
And they're fucking huge, they're the size of his head. Sorry.
Because they're doing that, obviously. There's like the Mercedes car. It's really weird because it's like it looks like a normal Mercedes car, but then it's also like the size of a little Mario Kart thing, and he's out the top of it. So it's like
Oh, that's got to be weird.
it is kind of odd looking. And yeah, they've also done a Mercedes commercial in Japan with Mario in it, and I'm going to just pause the podcast and show this because I wanted to keep it as a surprise until we actually watch
Alright, we'll
it.
keep it in the podcast.
Yeah, but we're back. We watched it.
So that was it.
That's a thing, isn't
Interesting.
it?
That happened.
Odd.
Yeah, just look up Mercedes Mario commercial or something, and I'm sure it'll probably come up. But yeah, Japan. Yeah, well, we might as well describe it a little bit. It starts with like the original Mario game, and he's actually jumping around the game in the car.
Yeah.
Because cars can do that, you know. That seems to be a common thing with car adverts. Have you ever noticed car adverts always show cars doing things they can't do
Yep.
instead of just showing them doing what they actually
They're getting
do.
more and more ridiculous now.
Like, yeah. And then it sort of ends with like the car in live action. And it's actually really cool. They've got like the
flagpole.
castle and the flagpole in the background, and they're like real sets.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of interesting. It's like how you would expect the Mario Brothers movie to be if it was actually done kind of interestingly instead of just going fucking.
I was going to
do
say,
whatever you
like,
want.
Mario, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a little less
And then there's
sci-fi.
The strange live Ario. Live action cosplay Mario, which is like it looks like some kind of wrestler or something. It's just
Yeah,
like
it
some
does.
bulky bloke
Yeah.
with like a comedy nose on,
Yeah.
and he walks into like this strange stop motion Goomba and pulls the weirdest face. It's
We've got it up now and I'm staring at it.
just staring
He
at
kind of
his
looks a
face.
bit like Jermaine, doesn't he, from Flight the Concord?
Oh god! Wow.
Rick, I stepped on a Goomba, Rick.
So yeah,
What am I going to do?
earlier in the year there was that big press conference thing with Nintendo where they were saying they want to try and cross media Nintendo franchises more
Yeah.
often. I think this might be the first thing of it. Basically them whoring Mario out to car
Yeah.
adverts and strange things. I mean, Sonic's done that all the time, like Sega have always.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that one that was like Sonic in like a car insurance advert in America?
Oh,
Yeah. So,
no, I didn't see that.
oh no. And obviously there was the whole Danica Patrick thing and all that, so I guess they're just going down that route now, because obviously they probably make some money off that, but yeah,
Well,
it's weird.
Maybe they'll actually have Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Like
That
they'll do
would-
an
that-
Olympics thing.
Some poor little
If they were
bastards in
actually,
the
like-
costumes having to do all the stuff.
Well, when they actually,
You're not
yeah,
going anywhere near the speed of sound.
they should actually just use them as like the mascots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know,
Because you
you know
imagine-
World Cup Brazil,
Yeah.
Japan are actually using Pokemon as their mascots this year. They're actually using Pokemon.
Oh.
Like, that's another thing that Nintendo's obviously doing.
Is that because they want
we
to
need
be
to make
the very
money
best at
desperately.
football?
Yeah.
Like no one ever was.
Don't they always get beaten quite quickly though?
Yeah, that's shit football. The Chinese are meant to be good if you know, Kung Fu Soccer's, Shaolin Soccer's anything to go by.
Yeah.
Now they always break the rules. Too violent.
I'm not sure if using like fictional creatures counts as part of the rules either. Like using random electric rats and deformed frogs and stuff. Yeah.
Did you know? I only just found out the other day that there's a pine cone Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's he called? Pine Colamon.
Piney
That's
Coney.
like a Digimon naming.
Yeah,
and they name
everything
Digimon,
ends
isn't it?
in
They
mon.
just go. Condom
Ball-bag
Packetmon.
We both went down the same route.
Tampon Mon.
Tampon bomb.
Tampons.
Weird biological women-y things.
Yeah.
So thanks for that.
So
That
all
was
the
great.
DLC that they could make for Mario Kart, you know, all the characters that they haven't put in place of
It's alright though,
fucking
'cause
baby
we got a
Rosalina.
Mercedes. You alright?
Yeah.
Baby Rosalina and gold, pink, peach, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's just random.
Have you ever seen the GIF?
At least it's got all the like Koopa kids in it, so that's something.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, they're the next DLC. Actually.
Have you ever seen the GIF of? It's like someone drew it. It's like the Mario Galaxy thing where they're all flying around and Peach is at the front and Mario's wearing a really worried expression, looking basically up her skirt because she's in the front. And then somebody animated underneath. It was what he could see, and it was just a dick flapping around.
Was that on Newgrounds?
Similar.
Sounds like on Newgrounds. Funny you mentioned Huey, Dewey, and Louie because I actually saw something Ducktales related in the week. I don't think it's anything to do with Capcom. Or played it for 5 minutes, glitched it and gave up.
Yeah, it really badly glitched, didn't it?
Yeah, it just broke. I think it was just the NES being crap like they always do. The systems are so faulty. Disney have released another Ducktales game on iOS and Android, but
Screw you, way forward.
yeah, it's
Disney is the only way forward.
It's a multiplayer third-person shooter where you sort of
fuck
flick
off.
rubber bands at each other to
my
steal
God.
Scrooge McDuck's money, and you like make up your own duck OC. And I watched about 10 minutes of gameplay of it. It's like, this isn't real. Is it? It just looked like a joke.
Maybe it's a really late April Fool's joke.
It's kind of wonder that it's really shitty, like MIDI rendition of the music. Even the music was.
Do you have
fucked
to
up.
blast his bagpipes?
You have to bug at his bagpipes.
Fuck every bagpipe.
It was really weird because it's like
Oh, finger me
they were
bagpipe.
shooting each other, but I think they were just sort of like shooting each other with their fingers, like sort of pew 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 kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't look like. It's like, oh yeah, we've technically revived Ducktales. Let's shit on it.
Yeah.
Let's do something completely unwanted and weird with it. It's odd.
Yeah.
Wow.
Odd
That's just depressed me a bit.
Yeah, very random.
I don't care too much because I never watched Ducktales, but you know.
I mean, they're doing that instead of actually, you know, they've got that Disney Infinity thing that's basically Skylanders, and they've got them cool little figures they do. They're actually quite nice. They should just do one of them of DuckTales characters. They're really nice.
Yeah.
But apparently, the only DuckTales thing in that game is you can get the Scrooge McDuck's bank as a thing in the background. That's it. They should make a little Scrooge McDuck figure.
I'd like to see Way Forward do DuckTales 2 now.
Yeah, remake of the second edition.
Yeah. Because that was interesting.
Watchdogs just came out, didn't they? And apparently
It's weird though. The whole
24
game's just about. Sorry, the whole game's just about like a guy having a go at business owners who are like swindling people. He's just like, can we talk to you? And they all like hide from the cameras and run into their vans and try and drive away.
You're talking about Watchdogs, the English program.
I am talking about Watchdogs, the English program.
Right.
That's that little misleading bit done. Tick that box. Move on.
Tick that agenda.
Apparently, Watchdogs has outsold every Ubisoft game in history within 24 hours.
What?
The power of marketing.
Wow.
The power of ramming it down everyone's throat.
Right, I'll go to CEX tomorrow and buy 9 copies.
Because it will be worth 10p by the end of the year.
Yep. It might have sold well because of good PR, but it's not very well received as far as I know.
Yeah, I was going to say, people aren't being too
I had a
nice
feeling
about
this
it,
was
are
going to
they?
happen though. It got delayed so many times
Yeah.
that there was no way it was going to be up to some people's expectations.
It got Duke Nukem Forever,
They hyped
Almost,
it up
yeah.
to the point where it sounded like it was going to be like the biggest game Ubisoft's ever
Yes,
made.
yeah.
But really, it's basically just Assassin's Creed in modern day with hacking on your phone.
Because
Yeah.
that's all
That's
Ubisoft
basically
can do
what it
these
is.
days.
You just need to keep making the same thing.
I don't know, Ubisoft still make Rayman, and they're doing good with that.
They're turning it into
funny
more Sonic
enough,
shooting.
you mentioned PR.
And I love Assassin's Creed.
Funny enough, you mentioned PR. There was actually a complete PR cock-up involving Watchdogs in Australia. I saw this on a Eurogamer.
That's bad PR right there.
Basically, they pulled off a PR stunt that backfired so hard a bomb squad was called in.
Okay, that is quite a cock up.
Right,
Did they say? Did they? No, go on.
No, go on.
Not even gonna let that shit
Basically,
go.
Yeah.
They sent obviously a lot of like video game companies, they send journalists like promo packs, don't they? And sometimes they're really elaborate.
Yeah.
This one was a bit too elaborate, and probably a bit too in character.
What is he doing?
I fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked the Dishonored one. It was like a weird clock that you had to sort of decipher a clue to open it or something like that.
Yeah, so this promo pack, they only sent this one out to this one journalist who apparently doesn't even review video games. Basically, it was a hotel style like safe, you know, the big square safe you get in hotels, like a black one, and it was beeping. They sent this to someone that didn't actually, and it had a little note on it apparently that said voicemail this number or something, and then apparently the journalist that got it doesn't actually use voicemail or something. So, and apparently the morning before he got a phone call from like a withheld number, and it just hung up. That was probably also related to it. So obviously, getting this ticking fucking, like safe thing, he obviously didn't have the means to check out the voicemail because the voicemail was actually what said it was actually a Watchdogs video game inside it. But obviously he didn't know that, so he called the police, and they ended up getting in like 4 police cars and the bomb squad to come in to like, you know, obviously get all the bomb squaddy stuff.
Bomb squaddy stuff.
Bomb squaddy stuff to like disarm it, and then obviously it just had a bloody game in it. Probably just like one of them little promo discs or something.
That is bad PR right there.
That's some bad poo.
I will keep dropping that.
So yeah.
That was
Wow, that is quite a fuck up.
That is pretty bad. I'm trying to remember the last time I saw such a like incident like that. Wasn't there that? Do you remember that Resident Evil one? What was? There was a Resident.
Wasn't
Is
that
that the
body
one I was-
parts around London?
I remember something like that.
It was either
Resident Evil 5. I remember they did like they opened up a butcher's in London.
I remember
somewhere.
that,
They just had all body parts.
they had like a
body
big
parts.
man made out of meat, like like
Yeah.
types of meat. It was
Yeah,
really
people
expensive
really
to buy
had,
as
like,
well.
kicked a stink about
Was
it.
he running up walls and avoiding salt?
No,
salt
he
blades
wasn't.
and
No.
stuff? Super Meat Boy reference. I'll get the coat.
Yeah.
I'm still looking at live action Mario. It looks like someone who just shoved a finger up his arse.
I just paused the video and left it there. Honestly, he looks like I don't know, like
Someone
Hulk
shoved his
Hogan-
finger up his
He looks
arse.
like a Hulk Hogan-y type.
Yeah, he does,
wrestler,
doesn't he?
like.
Yeah.
He looks like a retired wrestler.
Yeah.
He probably is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that was Hulk Hogan there.
To be honest, that still looks like a better adaptation of Mario Brothers than the film was.
Oh come on, you can't knock Bob Hoskins.
No, he was great.
I thought you made a great Mario.
Yeah, he was a brilliant Mario. He was just in a shit film.
Yeah.
Wahoo.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mario franchise.
No.
That's what you meant, wasn't it, Tom?
One last
No.
little bit of news. You know, Atlas was bought out by Sega a short while ago.
Yes.
They're finally doing something.
Yeah.
Are they actually going to
They're
fucking do
finally
something?
putting copyright Sega on their games. That's basically all they've done so far. And yeah, but the company that owned, the parent company of Atlas, Index, they filed for bankruptcy, and that's how Sega ended up buying them out. But what's actually happened is the former CEO and president, I think there was like a husband and a wife that
Right.
the company. One of them was the CEO and one was the president. They've recently been arrested for fraud. Because what it was is when they were filing for bankruptcy, they actually started getting investigated into because they were actually reporting profits, and what they were doing is they were basically inflating their profits and falsifying their financial records.
Christ.
So it's a good thing Atlas got away from them when they did, really, because they might have just completely gone under from all this
They might have
shit
been
that's
indicted.
just gone down. Yeah, so it's a good thing Sega bought them out when they did, really, because it turns out the people that owned them before were frauds, making them look like they were making more profit than they actually were.
Jesus.
So,
Oh, but Jesus.
Damn.
yeah, weird. So, apparently it's all like court cases going on soon or something, so we might actually end up hearing more about it at some point. But yeah,
That's not going to impact Sega in any way, though, is it?
no, because they were the former CEO,
Yeah.
so they were whoever was owning it up until the point they went bankrupt, and then it changed hands.
So yeah, dodgy
Something.
dealings.
Yeah, weird.
Done with sheep.
Why was I thinking that and you said it? I think it's because we're both about as funny as Jonathan Ross.
I just saw another little bit of news on Eurogamer actually. Dragon Quest VIII has just been re-released for iOS. It's about £14.
Yes.
Yeah.
Handheld.
They're releasing.
Yeah, but
they're releasing.
you can blade on the trade.
Because they were releasing all the Dragon Quests
I don't
on
remember
iOS
trade
in
journeys
Japan, and now they've just translated the 8th one over here.
Sorry.
But
We were talking bollocks when you hear.
Well, in Japan, they've actually released, or they're going to release, every single Dragon Quest on.
That's because the
smartphones.
Japanese are obsessed with mobile phones.
Yeah, and they're pretty much a handheld.
Yeah.
They are pretty much a handheld. Like the Vita and the 3DS are outselling all the consoles over there.
I mean, Dragon Quest is probably about as big as Pokemon in Japan.
Oh, the full so yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, big time.
I mean,
Huge.
it is nice to know that they are actually bothering to release a Dragon Quest game over here again, seeing as they stopped for ages. And
Yeah.
Well, they've been bringing out the ones on the DS.
There was a DS one
that we never got.
Yeah.
So
and
like,
yeah, Dragon Quest 9 was the last one we got.
isn't
Or
7
one of the
coming
spin-offs.
to 3DS or something?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I
But
want
they've got,
5. 5's meant to be really good.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know if they brought it out here or if they're going
What was
to.
the one about being stuck on the ship? Stuck on a ship? Yeah, you said you got stuck really early
Oh,
on.
the one you were playing.
Oh, that was 7. Yeah. I
I
found out what you had to do. You had to break barrels. But it doesn't. It doesn't say.
Swab the deck. Translation: break barrels.
break barrels.
Makes sense. It was just a mistranslation. It was supposed to actually say break the barrels, but they mistranslated it to swab the deck.
Well,
probably
Fact.
pirate slang, break the barrels, probably means something like, I don't know, swab the deck.
They just swap phrases.
Yarr, break the barrels, port side, bottle of rum, parrot on this fucking Lewis in it. Yeah, no, you can see your little companion in amongst all the barrels. So I tried to interact with the barrels, but nothing happened. I asked a friend of mine to break the barrels. He said he got stuck, he didn't know how to break the barrels, he learned how to break the barrels, he broke the barrels, and he got on with the game. So I need to do
That's
that.
cleared that right up.
So barrels.
That's cleared that right up.
Take a sip for emphasis.
That was the news.
Yeah.
Bing bong, bing bong. Let's have a song.
Because E3 is, I think it's a couple of weeks away now.
It's a lumen.
Oh, you know there was that.
Holding
You know
back
when
on
Ocarina of Time was re-released on the 3DS,
Yes.
and there was that commercial with Robin Williams and his daughter, who he actually named Zelda. Her name's Zelda Williams.
I don't think I saw that.
You never saw that, no? Yeah, he actually named his daughter after Zelda.
What
And she
a
was
dick.
in the commercial. Well,
I actually
apparently,
can't stand Robin Williams.
well, on apparently on Zelda Williams' Twitter, she was saying she's gonna be at E3 doing something special. So, Majora's Mask 3DS, maybe.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would
Maybe.
I would actually buy a 3DS.
It's definitely going to be something Zelda related because we know that Hyrule Warriors is going to be there playable, and they might show off the Wii U one at least a trailer or something. But yeah,
I reckon it'll be the Wii U one.
I think they might.
Are they finally going to talk about a fucking Wii U Metroid game? Because I want.
Would be nice.
I'm hoping that they make another Prime game.
Another M, they should call it.
Another.
Okay,
that was the news. Zelda Williams is going to be.
I call it another
something Zelda related.
Zelda Williams.
Involving her going up on the stage going, "Hello, I'm Zelda Williams. I was named after Zelda. Here's a Zelda game.
Oh, that's famous.
It's called Zelda Dance Training. There you go."
My dad
Zelda karaoke.
My dad.
Zelda karaoke where you basically go. Yeah, that's it. Because there are no lyrics in Zelda.
No,
songs.
she's gonna be.
Was there ever any Zelda songs with lyrics?
No, there was just a girl going.
Yeah, that was actually Zelda Williams.
No, it wasn't, Aaron.
I didn't trick it that time.
Fuck my life. What was I going to say? Oh, I just said fuck my life. I should go back to Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter.
No, hashtag FML actually.
Yeah, YOLO.
Isn't there a Steam game called that?
Probably. No, it's FTL.
FTL, that's it. Fuck my life. Video game.
Oh, finger my legs.
I think we should
what I was going to say.
I have wounds in my legs. Please finger them.
Dear laser. I forgot what I was going to say, so just play a song.
Play a song, that was the news.
Put me out of my misery. Bing bong, bye.
We'll play your song. Right, we're back.
Yep.
What was the song?
It was Tomato Convenience Store from Chemney.
It wasn't the original version, though, was it?
Yep. It was from Streets of Rage remake. It's the shop theme in that.
That's
Sometimes
cool. I've never
the
heard
shop
that
theme.
Yeah.
There's like two.
I need to
shop
play
themes.
that properly.
Yeah.
It sort of alternates, doesn't it?
Yeah, the other one. Shit.
Yeah, when I looked it up, the composer is David Burton or Groove Master 303.
Sounds like Fast Moses.
It does, doesn't it? Hello, this is Groove Master 303. This is my cover of Tomato Convenience Store.
This song's me.
This song's called Suck My Dick. You gonna suck my fucking dick. You gonna suck it. You gonna suck.
By the way, when I was just looking up that video,
Suck my
woo, new shitty Sonic
dick. A
character
challenger
announced.
has arrived.
Challenger has arrived. A new shitty Sonic character of a really shitty name.
Voiced by a really shitty voice actor.
By the looks of it. Just as I was looking it up, there was a YouTube trailer for Sonic Boom, and that character that everyone thought was Marine from Sonic Rush Adventure is actually someone called, and I shit you not, Styx the Badger.
Yep. Dix the Badger.
Styx the Badger. Yeah, if it was Dix the Badger, then it'd probably get on with Cream the Rabbit. That is one of the characters' names,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
know.
Cream the Rabbit.
Yeah, and she has a child called Cheese.
She sounds like Queen the Wabbit. Queen the Wabbit. Oh, that hurts my throat.
Nobody knows what that
And
song
you know, that other character, Spank the Monkey,
Finger the
and Suck the Cock.
That works. That works.
No, there is
You can be a
actually
chicken.
like a fake
Yeah,
fan
it could be a
art of the
chicken.
character called that, yeah.
It could
There is
be-
already a picture, someone's drawn
It
a fan
could
called Suck the
be
Cock.
a chicken.
Yeah.
Suck the cocks.
So yeah.
Styx the Badger.
Isn't she called Styx because she's got a sonic boomerang?
Yeah. You would have thought they would just call her Boomerang the
Cunt.
Boomerang Hog.
Boomerang hole.
The Aussie Hog. I don't know. The Oz Hog. I don't know.
Woo, woo, new character announced. Jeremy
No one
the
cares.
Kyle.
Jeremy the Kyle.
Jeremy the Kyle.
I always said it was going to get to the point where they just end up with a generic brown hedgehog called Larry. It's just Larry the
Larry.
hedgehog.
I'm Larry. I have the power to.
Exist.
I have the power to make shits that are about 3 times my length. My mate actually had a hedgehog and went around his house once. And his hedgehog was running around his sofa and it took a shit about 3 lengths the size of it.
Well, living out in the country as I do, I see a lot of hedgehogs, and sad to say, yesterday I saw 2 of them like ran over with next to each other.
That was
It was sad.
the new Sonic Boom character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Silver and I don't know,
No,
Shadow.
it was Larry the Flat Hog.
Uh,
See, watching that video has just destroyed my brain and made me come up with shit jokes.
Yeah.
Because it was that uncreative and annoying.
Well, the jokes can't be anywhere near the caliber of character name. Styx.
Styx.
I can imagine it in the cartoon. Hey, so why do they call you Styx?
Because I've got sticks up my arse.
Because I got a
A boomerang, and it's kind of like a stick, but it's not a stick.
Maybe they
because
should
it's
have
not
called you
even a fucking
Curved
stick.
Sticks. Oh, just fuck. Knuckles,
I think Sonic Boom is
Tails,
I think Sonic Boom is the
Sonic.
first time I haven't actually even felt anger towards a new Sonic thing. I've just gone, yep, it's not for me. Bye.
Yeah.
Not interested. Just it's not for me. I know it's not. It's for kids.
The thing
It's
is,
just not for me.
Yeah.
originally, right, the names were sort of not onomatopoeia, but like, you know, that kind of, they were descriptive of what they did. Knuckles, he had knuckles and he punched stuff. Tails, he had 2 tails
Big,
which he
he's
used
got
to
a
fly.
flat ass.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. When it got to that point, it was like they've just given up.
Yeah.
Amy, because she's a little bit Amy at times. She likes to aim at things.
Amy's been around since like Sonic CD.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about original Sonic, like Sonic 2.
Sonic was only good in Sonic 1.
Dude, I was gonna
Sonic
ask
was
about
only good in the
Creed,
concept art of
Yeah,
Sonic 1.
yeah, Cream. Well, what's her thing?
Don't want to know.
Don't want to
Don't even go there.
Shadow, because he's a bit shadowy. He's a bit of a shadowy figure. Eggman, because he's an egg.
Man.
No. He's an egg, dude.
Right, can we move on now?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I hate Sonic now.
Can we stop going on about...
They actually got Sonic good again with like Generations and stuff, and then they went, okay, let's just throw that all in the bins.
Let's just
start again.
Let's
just reboot the entire thing again because obviously we had too much good going on for 5 minutes, so we've got to do some random bollocks.
No DLC.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
What have we been playing? Well, there was that on your birthday we had that other all-night game.
As soon as the podcast went off, the fun began.
Just podcast was a chore. Get this bloody podcast shit off. That was loud.
Fuck it off, and off we pop. You went home though, didn't you? You went home to have your dinner.
First, and then we came back.
No, but it's just like podcast done, off we pop. And then we went off. We went off and got alcohols.
Yeah.
And we had a bit of a crazy all-night fest.
Yeah.
On guess what game again? On the same level. Well, it wasn't mainly. Well, it was mainly that, but before that we were playing. Different things.
Was
we
it 50? 50 races on
well,
one
no,
level?
before we mention that, we had a bit of Spelunky on the go, didn't we? We had a bit of
we had
Alien
Spelunky
Soldier.
and Zoom at the same time.
That's right.
And we were taking turns on Spelunky.
Well, you were.
Yeah. No, everyone was passing over each time they died, and then I was playing Zoom in between my turns of Spelunky, so I was just pausing Zoom and
Come on, boy,
and then going back to Spelunky and getting killed.
So we had a bit of that, but the
Come
main
on,
attraction
boys.
of the night was once again Micro Machines. We started off with military, didn't we?
Yeah, I brought over
That was
Micro
fun.
Machines Military. That's good.
It's
It's
fun.
basically Micro Machines with annoying
Guns.
guns. Just make everyone spin everywhere.
It was awesome.
It's even more fun.
It adds another layer to the
It does,
layer
yeah,
cake
it does,
that is
definitely.
Micro Machines.
I loved those. I loved those water levels with the boats where you could just like drop mines.
Yeah.
So I just kept bashing the button, and because it was such a narrow corridor, whoever was in front just fucked over the other people because you could just keep dropping mines in these narrow corners, and no one could get past them. So it was just constantly.
And the less said about Coffee Cup Bakewell Turn, the better.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, that's it, isn't it? We mentioned last time we did one of these kind of all-nighters that we played Micro Machines Turbo Tournament 96.
Yeah.
And we
went back to
were
that.
stuck on that one level because we just couldn't move on. It was too much fun, which was very fiasco.
We didn't think that magic would strike twice, but it did.
Oh, it
We
really
played
did.
it 50
Rob
times.
Rob popped over as well, didn't he?
Yeah,
And
that's
so we
right.
actually had a 4-player match instead of 3. So he was learning it as we were going along.
Yeah.
And he soon got to the point where it was, again, all 4 of us pretty much equal on it.
And then we got to the point where we were
kept
adding...
discovering new things with it.
Yeah.
as well.
Shortcuts through the sugar cubes and all sorts.
Yeah.
We got to the point where we were making up stupid rules, like we weren't allowed to use the
Oh
sponge.
yeah, yeah.
That was
The
fun.
no sponge rule was amazing.
360 no sponge.
Quick sponge.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're
So,
gonna
yeah.
have to make a whole video out of that.
It
one
needs
day.
to be done, so because I don't think we're kind of describing it
as
as
well,
well
as
enough.
we
I
could.
don't think we
We
can.
have to play it again to really get that back. It was Micro Machines' best multiplayer game ever.
It is my favourite. It is my ultimate party game.
It
You
is
can
now,
forget
for me.
Rock Band. You can
I think
forget Mario
Bomberman comes
Party.
a very close
Yeah.
second, but yeah, Micro Machines.
It's got to be Micro Machines all the way. Any of them really, because the V3 is amazing as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For the same sort of reason as military, where you get all the weapon pickups and
Mm.
stuff, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But I think the older games are better because you can bounce each other around more. Because
Yeah, I
in
think
V3 they kind of took the
96 is
collision
the
out. They kind of made it so you just go.
essential one.
You don't really hit each other.
Yeah. Yeah, the bouncing definitely makes all the
Ah,
difference.
it does. Some of the ridiculous things you can do to each other.
Yeah.
So that was fun, wasn't it? So
yeah, what time was it when we finished?
it was, I don't know, 6, 7 in the
Well,
morning.
Yeah,
Well, that
Rob
was
managed
afterwards.
to get the first bus back home, so...
Yeah, I think it was like
train.
4 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it, when
Yeah.
Rob left? I think we were playing Micro Machines up till about 3. I think from like midnight till about 3, I think it was. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I showed. I brought over Rolling Thunder 2 as well, so I could show you the perverted canister.
Oh yeah.
That whole game's a bit odd.
It is very odd. That wasn't even the only weird pervert. in that
Yeah, there
game,
was
it?
another pervert, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was like
He's sort of
behind that.
sniffing
There
the
was like
statue's
a lady
crotch.
statue, and he was just sitting there sniffing it, and the arsehole sneezed on it.
What do you
Basically.
What do you plan to smell on a statue?
Probably plans to smell what he left there last time.
Ah.
Rolling Thunder's an odd game.
I gross myself out sometimes.
So yeah, we had that fun night. But what else have we been playing apart from that?
Lots.
Yeah, I must admit I've been playing quite a few games, but you can go first.
I've only played a few myself. I managed to find a physical copy of Limbo, which I didn't even know existed.
Oh, cool. Oh, a PC one, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a sort of special edition of it. I had no idea it existed. We popped into our local game shop and just bought some crap, really. And then I just went, oh, what's this? What? Whoa! It's, nice collector's edition.
You said that in
Limbo.
the store. You went, what's this? Whoa!
Pretty much did, actually. Maybe I'm just living under a rock, but I didn't even know it existed. So
Living under a cork.
So it was only a tenner as well, which I thought was great. And yeah, you get like some nice lithographs with it. It's got 3D glasses, old anaglyph glasses, because the game does have a 3D mode.
When you mentioned to me 3D mode, I thought you meant it actually makes you can change the perspective.
No.
Slightly. I thought that would work. Oh, 3D as in like 3D glasses.
Yeah, and it's quite nice actually.
Considering the game's black and white, I'd imagine it would kind of work.
It really did. I'm still I'm towards the end of the game because it's quite a short game, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sort of towards the end on that really irritating bit where you rotate the level and you got to dodge all the spikes.
Oh
and stuff.
yeah.
But like the 3D mode, I didn't even know it existed.
That makes me want to. That makes me want to. I want them to do a 3DS port if that's the case. If they've already done 3D, they can just make it glassless.
The 3D was nicely done because it was like you got the front layer,
Mm.
which is like you've got trees and the odd bit of grass in front of you, so that looked cool. You got the middle layer with him and everything, and then like there's quite a few in certain areas. There's a good 3 or 4 levels of parallax in the background, and yeah, the 3D was really nice because it was subtle most of the game, and then certain things were really nicely kind of mapped, as you were. So that was nice, really good actually. I'm still enjoying that. It's a very stressful game though, trying to work out all the.
You know they ported House of Dead Overkill to the PS3. That came with a 3D glasses mode with like two red and blue 3D glasses with it. I have to try that out sometime.
Yeah. Well, because I got the glasses and I've wanted them for ages now. I've just never found like anyone around here that does them. I finally got a chance to play Minecraft with 3D anaglyph mode. It's really fun.
Minecraft has it as well.
Yeah, it's had it like pretty much since it came out. It's like from really early days it had the 3D anaglyph mode.
Wow.
But on my old computer it would make the game run really slow when you activated it.
Oh, okay.
So now I've got it kind of working, and it really looks
twice,
good.
Yeah.
The depth of field on it is amazing.
Huh.
The only problem is if you get too close to an object, it really messes you up, which is a problem when you're underground mining because you need to get close to stuff, don't you? But apart from that, it really looks nice. I'll have to show you later. It looks fucking really good. The depth of field is nicely done on it. So yeah, been playing that.
Who said the 3D gimmick was dead?
Well, yeah, I really like it. That's why I want to get a 3DS because I'm really impressed by it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes me really want a copy of Limbo on 3DS. I mean,
I already own that game twice. I got it in a humble bundle on PC, and I got a PS3 copy of it out on there. So yeah.
It's a great little game. I played that, and I also played a bit of Raceless Sun and the Symphony, which were both on humble bundle, like daily bundles.
Oh, okay.
As like last.
I haven't been
throughout
keeping
the
an
week.
eye on those. So.
Yeah, well, Raceless Sun is great, really good fun. It's just one of those games where you only just go left or right, avoid obstacles, but it's super fast. Yeah. Super vast, super addictive. Yeah,
it's super hard at times. As well.
It's really hard, and it's just so much fun. Isn't it ridiculously addictive? Because you got all these challenges that help you level up, and those become insanely addictive. You're trying to go for them all the time.
Well, I had my mate Chris round when I installed it, and we were taking it in turns. Just very good. But yeah, it was just really fun.
For the longest time, I couldn't get past Region 2. Because I
Your turn, my turn.
Yeah, basically. For the longest time I got stuck on the start of Region 2 because those stupid blocks that moved left and right. I just couldn't get the hang of it, but after a while I sort of
the red blocks
region block.
That's it, yeah.
You just had to aim at where they were, like.
Well, yeah, no, that's the thing. I've really got the hang of them now. But at the start, they just wouldn't compute in my mind as I want to do.
The worst thing is when those things that fly over and they drop The bot. You get stuck in that. It lasts for ages.
Those are stupid. Basically, what it is, they drop these like flashbangs and there's like a big radius. If you get hit by them, you can't see for a couple of seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's vital in that.
It feels like it goes on forever because you come out of it and suddenly, and yeah, it's really hard to avoid them sometimes as well. That is a fun game. I'd recommend that.
I was glad I managed to get the challenge where you go through 2 regions only going left.
I nearly did it, but I ran out of time.
The thing is, you can't go through teleporters. Like you can teleport through some regions if you're lucky enough to hit a teleport. And you also I don't know if this is the case, but at the end of a region you have a little break in between where you can just get the triangles and stuff. I made sure not to go right on those as well, just to be sure. They might not count. I'll have to try. Find out.
But yeah,
have you played Apocalypse yet?
No, I haven't.
One of the
I'm still trying to do the challenges.
At the end of the region where you go right, left 1 2 3 4, right 1 2 3 4. the last one he drops a block, so you go gling 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 gling. It's really out of order. It's supposed to be the bit between a region where you can chill out for a bit and just sort of catch your breath. But no, it's just like, no, you did.
I'll say, you want some pickups? Watch this, Barry.
Barry! Barry, did you see it, Barry? Barry. Oh.
Why'd you never answer me, Barry?
Barry!
Anyway.
Barry died.
The other game I've been playing, this is my last one, Symphony. It was another Humble Bundle. Symphony! It's another Humble Bundle thing that I grabbed.
I also dabbed it.
And it's one of those games where you put your music in and it generates levels, but it's so good. It's like a sort of bullet hell. Well, it can get quite bullet hellish. But
it's ridiculous sometimes.
It is really stupid.
Don't ever play any Symphony System of a Down on there. Because it's literally
I want to see that.
When there's like a fast section in the game, it sort of goes red and everything moves twice as fast.
Oh, okay.
And it just every time I've played a System of a Down song, the whole screen just goes just filled with stuff.
I wanted to know what your songs would be like because I put my one in my dungeon theme and that got really nasty. So what the hell are yours going to be?
I had the most fun I've ever had on that game with my song called Yarg.
Oh yeah.
Just when it gets to the it's really fun. When it gets to the sort of chorusy bit, like they move in a certain sequence. It was one of the few songs.
I wonder what would happen. I wonder what would happen if you put one of our podcasts into it.
I wanted to know
every time there's a dick joke, it gets harder.
Yeah, I think there's got to be a limit, isn't there? Because there's a minimum of 1.5 minutes.
Okay.
Anything less than 1.5 minutes, it goes down.
Yeah, can you imagine if there was like a marathon, you could actually last a whole 2 hours of one of our podcasts, and every time there's a lame joke, it just gets really hard.
How many deaths would you have?
Yeah, because the game is insanely difficult.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be.
There's one thing I want to complain about.
Even if you just cut like the first 20 minutes, just see what happens. One of our keyboard sessions.
Yeah. Well,
that'd be great.
There is one complaint I have though. It's like the game's got 6 difficulties. I love the way you unlock the difficulties as well. As you're playing your songs, you'll randomly get a boss turn up in the middle of one of your levels. It's like, oh shit!
And
they can get quite difficult, and you have to face the same boss 3 times, didn't you? And then when you've done that, you've unlocked the next difficulty. I thought that's pretty cool because you can do him on any difficulty. The bosses just randomly pop up.
Yeah.
And if you're struggling and you don't feel like if you don't feel like you can do it, you can quit out of the level, and it stays there. It actually has a little symbol. It says that. This track has been attacked by a demon, and so if you feel like you've done shit, you can just rage quit and retry.
I didn't know that
because I did. I rage quit and retry. But I actually had Pinball Wizards. I had it on that. And it's actually a really fun song in that game, but really bitch hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. So that's my complaint is you unlock the new difficulties, which is all fine, but the game's got a bit of a strange engine where it's like. When you've unlocked the really hard difficulty, I'm on the one before the end now.
Me too now.
It makes the easier difficulties harder by adding all the new stuff from the later difficulties, even in the earlier ones. So I've got these new enemies. They're like these 4 blocks either side. They come down really slowly, and they've got so much health. And if you don't kill them quickly, then when you're stuck in the middle, they keep blasting music at you. It's like, oh shit. And I've got that on the easier difficulties, and the easier difficulties are just generally bombarding me with too much stuff. And it's like I like to build up and do the difficulties one by one, basically.
What kind of weapons have you got?
I've got some pretty good ones now. Yeah, I've got the rare version of the double machine gun thing. That's really good. I've leveled that up a bit. Double blaster.
You got double blaster Furia.
That's the one. Yeah.
I
got that. I'm gonna get rid of my subwoofer because it's a bit useless.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
And I've also got shotguns because I love shotguns. And
it's a bit...
the multi-shot one is amazing.
Yeah, I've got
Scattershot Furia.
Yeah, I've got Scattershot Furia.
I've
maxed that out.
I'll show you after we're done.
Oh, okay.
I've actually managed to max out Scattershot Furia. So
I've still got to do that. Yeah.
And I've got I've only recently got Mega Blaster Furia. So you start with blasters.
Yeah.
It's that, but like really strong. So that's awesome.
Oh, that's
a
thing
boss
as well.
fucker, that one as well. That's
that's another thing I was going to say as well, is the more powerful you make your ship, the less points you get on the leaderboards. Okay. It's sort of like, because at the moment with my ship, if I'm on the sort of medium difficulty, I only get about half of the points I actually get on the leaderboards. But that's ridiculous, because the game is so hard that if you don't power up your ship, you're not going to survive, so what's the point?
Oh yeah, I got number 2 in the world on Race the Sun. On the,
I saw that.
On the Apocalypse leaderboard, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only on the daily, but the
That's
actual
not bad,
worldwide, the top guy has over 2 billion.
Probably cheating.
I don't know though, because it's not like usually when people cheat, it's like they give themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
He had like 2,110,000,000 or something silly like that.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
And the one just below him had like 1.4 billion. So I don't know.
So it's not that far.
Maybe then.
Yeah,
I think the game just
one
keeps going.
person has
how
twice
is that
as good
possible?
as whoever's second. Yeah. Maybe you just got really jammy one time.
The game
You
does
do
like,
that,
just
yeah.
go on, doesn't
You
it?
do.
Doesn't
You do
it?
have some jammy moments.
Yeah.
I heard somewhere that it has like a 25 region limit or something, but that could be wrong. Could be bollocks.
You can still rack up some
They
amazing
change-
points there though if you get the combos up.
They are set levels, aren't they? It's probably set to some sort of algorithm, but they change it every day. Apparently.
Yeah, that's right. They rebuild the world. It's probably it's obviously
really?
randomised, but they rebuild the world every 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
It's pretty
that's what I've been playing, and I've enjoyed them all.
As you can probably tell, I've also been playing Race the Sun and Symphony.
Yeah.
No, I was just watching Tom and imagining doing it myself. This is what I'd do if I was playing. I would have unlocked this. Anyway, yeah.
If I was playing it, I'd get second in the world. Or
That's competitive talking to the max.
There's still that slight modesty. It's like I would get second. In the world.
I won't get first. No, I'll purposely handicap myself. It's not fair on all the others, is it?
Well, I'll play it with my willy.
I'll only play it with my nutbag.
Nutbag. Anyway, yeah.
Do you want the controller?
It might be a bit smelly. Smelly controller. So apart from those 2 games, I've been playing Dragon Quest VI, which is really good.
It's the DS,
it's the most beautiful DS game I've ever played. It looks so good. I forgot to bring it round to show you, but like in the first sort of town, when you leave, I think it's you leave the inn after you've been asleep, you get like that. There's a name for it, when you see the sunlight on the screen, like the screen glare.
Yeah.
You get that, and it sort of like it does that. It screen glares across and reveals like the sort of morning light, and then like these birds fly off, and it just looks so gorgeous. This little details
was
like
it
that.
3D that remake, or was it 2D?
2D.
Oh, cool.
Normandus.
I know a few of them were 3D, weren't they?
Oh, really? It wasn't actually like because they're usually done in that chibi sort of format, wasn't it? It's actually 2D.
Yeah, it's just like a straight port, but obviously they've done the graphics.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the original was it SNES or PS1?
Yeah,
I think it was SNES. It was that far in.
No, I don't. I think it was PS1. Yeah, because 7.
Might be both actually.
7
Games
was
have
on
been
PS1.
remade a lot of times.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like everything,
Yeah,
like you'll see enemies that obviously you recognise from games like 9 and 8, but they just look better. Everything just looks better.
They look better than the ones made after.
I have to bring,
Yeah.
I have to bring my SNES round sometime and show you the 2 Dragon Quest games I've got. Super Famicom copies of. Obviously, I can't play them very well because they're in Japanese.
Yeah.
But one of them's a remake of 3 for the SNES. So, well, it's a remake of the NES
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
free,
yeah.
and then, it looks absolutely stunning. And I did play a song from it a few months ago on the podcast.
That's right. Yeah, lovely instrumentation.
That animation on like the enemies. It was one of apparently it was the first Dragon Quest where they fully animated all the enemies, and they're so smooth. Like the animation's so good on them.
Always been just really
Just stunning.
visually perfect.
Yeah.
Those games.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been playing that. It's annoying. Like there's just things you get stuck on that you wouldn't be able to work out. Just silly little things like there's a bit in the castle where alright, the guy says to you might want to talk to everyone, but you don't think to actually talk to every single NPC in the
Just
castle.
says scrub the decks.
Oh, that was 7. Fucking 7. I still need to give my verdict on that before I can. The walking around is fine. The being able to walk forward is great. when I figure out how to do more than that, I'll let you know. But yeah, no.
Maybe that's why they make the game so pretty, because you get stuck in them so much.
Well, 7's less pretty because I've only got it on PS1, so it's not remade or anything. It's PS1.
Yeah,
it's still a better looking game than say Nightmare Creatures.
That's not saying much.
But then Bubsy 3D
it looks better than South Park
Rally.
Rally.
Yeah, Nightmare Creatures is a terrible game. Other than that, what have I been playing? I'm sure there's something else coming up. Dark Souls, really hard.
Okay.
Praise the sun, memes on the internet.
I don't know yet.
Sorry?
I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Completely.
Well, it's a great game, but like, shut the fuck up about it. Ooh, let's all go on Tumblr and Reddit and make a meme. Oh, I'm gonna make a GIF.
What's Praise the Sun then?
There's a faction of people who praise the sun, and they're all a bit weird, so everyone's jumped on that and made memes about it.
Memes.
Hey, there he is. Hello, Tokies.
There's little turkey.
We found him last week. Little tip.
Yeah, we found the cat.
I don't think we actually mentioned
No,
that
we
on
didn't
the
mention
podcast,
that.
did
The
we?
cat
But
went
we had a
missing.
bit of a scare where Toki actually escaped from the house for a couple of days.
And because I moved, this flat is not good around here. There's busy roads and
He's got
As
a
you can
new
hear.
collar.
yeah, and all sorts. So we were a little bit worried, but I found him.
Yeah, it was actually on that all-nighter, wasn't
It was,
I
wasn't
think
it?
it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. You ran in with him. Oh, I found you!
Yeah, it was all rainy and
It
scared.
was all wet.
And then I dropped it because he was panicking. Found him.
Someone outside and came back with some wet pussy. Yup.
Oh, I just can't seem to stop doing that.
Dark Souls then.
That made me go lightheaded. Yeah, Dark Souls is really hard. Not a lot of
Oh my god, it's the hardest game in the world!
No,
you can't even walk forward without dying!
No, it actually
Everyone
is the
goes
hardest game I've ever played. Just not because, right? Not just because they made enemies hard and it's a challenge, but you can get through with skill. No, it's hard because it's a badly made game at times. Sometimes you'll literally just be like, that's just not. It doesn't work. Like you get killed by things that don't work properly. You know, it's hard to explain.
Well, like
You
a
have to
door and it just falls in.
No, it's more
it just
like
hits you really hard and kills you.
it's more like you'll be fighting like a massive boss in a tiny corridor, and like you'll try and get round him, and there'll be like a little dog enemy that gets stuck to you, and you sort of get all stuck and glitch out, and then you just get killed, and it's just like you know that you actually dodged it, but it says you didn't, and you get killed, and it's just. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, I'll be playing it soon because it's going to be free on the Xbox, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to join in on the stressful stories.
It's literally, it's not like, it's like, if you play things like Dragon Age, you can get through generally by mastering through. But this game, it gets tedious where you have to plan every room you walk through.
Yeah.
You literally can't just run across a bridge, get into a room and fight some enemies. You have to okay, I'm going to run across half of the bridge and then run back and hope that one of the enemies will come out the room and chase after me. Then I'll parry him and try and dodge fiery arrows on the way back. And it's just silly.
You've got sketch out a little game plan.
Yeah. If the game was a lot less hard and much more you could run through and muscle through and stuff, I reckon it'd be half an hour long.
Yeah, that's what made it so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good game. Very hard. I managed to get to the point where there's apparently it's the worst part in the game now for me. I'm on the way to a place called Blight Town, which is like famously, ooh, it's really bad.
Ooh, we made a May out of it because it's so hard.
May.
We'll just put this everywhere. So everyone that hasn't played it won't get it, and we can laugh at them.
Yeah,
because they don't get this level name.
Yeah, you didn't get that far because you're not elite. Cops.
And because you didn't play it.
Yeah, you were busy playing games that work.
You're so bad at this game, you haven't even played it.
Anyway, that's what I've been playing. Hey. I don't know.
Goosh.
Aaron, what have you been playing? Aaron?
Well, I think we should probably have another song. And then
No, I think you should tell us what you've been playing.
It'll go on for a bit, so we'll
Right.
we'll have another song and then we will.
And we're back. Yeah, that was Central Park, another one of the Die Hard trilogy songs. That's from the third one. Is it Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Die Even Harder. And I chose that song because we were playing it the other day, weren't we? We were just laughing at it. Yeah.
They should bring that.
It's going so old.
Dated and shit.
Well, we got to the second level in Central Park, and I was crap at it, but the music was really good. I really like that song. I think it's got a good vibe, good energy about it. So yeah, chose that
Even
one.
though it's a shit driving game.
It's just I would like it more if they just tightened up the controls, because it's just, you're all over the place, aren't you, in that game? And there's two shoulder buttons, aren't there, to do like handbrake turns, but they're ridiculous. They just bring you out.
Yeah, they make you go.
They're good if you want to turn right round. Baby. But that's it. You know, the game is it's a bit of fun anyway, but it just doesn't work very well. I think when I really played it a few years back, I really gave it a good go. I think I got about 4 or 5 levels in before it got ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it is a really hard game. The only one of those trilogies I ever finished was the second one.
That's the only good game as well.
Yeah. I actually finished that when I was younger. I did it on the controller because I never liked gun at the time. And I remember the last level for that is crazy for that. You got like helicopters and jet skis all over the place.
Yippee ki bollocks.
Fun game, and that was a good tune.
They should rename them all to Bruce Willis is hard. I don't need no shoes. Broken glass.
Why does it have to be snowing? It's cold. Okay, so yeah, we've been playing Gaga Man.
Well, just before I went to MCM at the weekend, I went on Friday and Sunday because fuck going on Saturdays anymore. It's just ridiculous. One thing about MCM this time, we got in really bloody quick both times. We didn't pre-order tickets. Yeah, on the Friday we got in 5 minutes flat.
Really?
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it was just like no queue.
Because I heard some people really complaining about the queue.
I think that was Saturday. Again, Saturday. Everyone seems to go on Saturday.
So how come you got in so quick? Because
I don't know. We just we had to go around like the back way instead this time. We just sort of went in, bought the tickets, and went in. That was it. Yeah.
You sure you didn't like accidentally skip a whole load of queuing?
No. Well, when we went on Sunday, we had to queue up.
Why is there always people back there shouting at me?
There was like priority tickets that were like 20 quid. Fuck that, 20 quid. And then 12 quid to get in the queue. But as, for the people that paid 20 quid, you get in from, I think it was 10 o'clock. And if you're on the other ticket, it's like 11 o'clock, the door's open for you. So we were queuing up until 11. Yeah. And then the queue just went through and we went in.
Oh.
It was ridiculous. So we were just waiting there for as long as, before the doors opened. But then we just got in straight away. But before I did that, because I've pretty much done in the 2 Streetpass games that were on the 3DS. There are actually 4 more that you can buy.
Oh, right.
And I bought 2 of them, the 2 that interested me the most. Okay. There is actually a bundle. If you buy them for the first time, you can actually get all 4 of the new games for a reduction. But I only wanted 2 of them. So I grabbed those so I could actually play those. On the Friday, when I got in 5 minutes straight, one, I was happy that I was only in the queue for 5 minutes straight. But 2, I was sad because I didn't get to do any street passing. But these 2 other games.
Back in the queue.
I managed to do plenty on the Sunday though, so that was cool. All the new Streetpass games, they got like different developers to do each one. And the 2 I picked up were Streetpass Squad and Streetpass Mansion. The Mansion one is developed by Propay, which is Yuji Naka's studio. You know when Yuji Naka left Sonic to set up the studio, they did that Let's Tap game on the Wii.
Yes.
They developed the Mansion one, and I think it was Goodfeel Inc. or Goodfeel, whatever the company's called. The one that made the Squad one was developed by the company that made Kirby Epic Yarn and Wario Land Shape Dimensions. So.
Both of those games where you can't die?
Wario Land wasn't like that.
Yeah, Wario
One
Land
of the Wario Lands ones were. Like you could never die.
What, the Wii one?
No, one of the Game Boy ones, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you literally could never die.
I really liked the Wii one. That was really cool.
Still, it was just like Mario Easy mode, basically. Mario Easy.
Streetpass Squad, you can obviously tell why I wanted to get this one. It's a shmup. The funny thing is, the spaceship from the side looks just like Opa Opa without the wings and a different colour. It is literally Opa Opa.
Oh,
and all the Miis that you get on Streetpass, they become a weapon, so depending on the colour. Because with all the Streetpass games, whatever your favourite colour is that you pick as your shirt colour becomes like an element in a game.
Right.
So like in the ones that are built in, the colour becomes like what magic ability you have in the new game. In this one, it becomes what weapon you've got. And you've got like this big ring of weapons that you can attach the Miis to in their like little pods. And obviously, depending on the colour, you get a different weapon. You can have up to 4 pods at a time, 1 at the back and 3 at the front, and you can press the L and R buttons to like rotate the disc around you.
Oh.
And any other Miis you get beyond that, like go behind the other pods and like just upgrade that weapon. And you get to the point where you've got like, if you get quite a few street passes at a time, well, at least 4, you have like 1 weapon at the back and 3 at the front, and you can just rotate it around at any time. The levels, they're not strictly horizontal or vertical, they sort of change per level. Every level's like completely different. They are, really quite a lot of variety to the levels actually. And Yeah, it's not a very difficult shmup game. It's not like bullet hell or anything like that. It does.
I didn't think it would be.
No, because it's a Streetpass game. You're supposed to just play it while you're out and about, and it's supposed to be quite simple. But it is quite hard to keep hold of all of your pods. Sometimes, like a little bullet would just chip one of them. Each time you get hit, you lose one of your enemies you picked up. And you have to find all these gems in the levels as well. So you do need to go back to those and try and explore them a bit more. But I like how varied all the levels are. There was like these levels where you have to like defend something in the middle and all the enemies coming from the sides, and I think one of the best things about it is that it's got a really nice like art style to it. I mean, like Fantasy Zone, it looks a bit like that. It has that kind of like 90s Konami look to it. It kind of looks like Parodius and Twinbee and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, the soundtrack is actually done by an ex-Konami composer who did music for a Twinbee game, so that made me very happy. That made me squeal a little bit. I thought, bloody hell, this music sounds exactly like Twinbee, and then I looked it up, I was like, oh, it's a Twinbee composer. Fucking hell, no wonder. So yeah, that's a really cool Streetpass game. And the other one, Mansion, that one's really, loads of detail to it. It's basically a sort of RPG where you go into a mansion and each me that you pick up, it gives you like sort of like Tetris pieces. Not exactly Tetris pieces, but they give you like these little blocks, and you have to put them down in you're in like a big empty room in the mansion, and you put the blocks down to create corridors. And like if you match up colours and like make a square out of them, like you make like treasure chests get revealed and items and stuff. And then as you're going through the corridors, when you've got like another colour linked up, it will create a door. And if you go through the door, sometimes an enemy appear, and then it goes into like a real-time RPG battle where you've got like all these different weapons that you can upgrade and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. And it's basically just a real-time fight, like RPG fight, where you're just shooting at them with like whatever like gun you've got, and then you've got to block at the right time when they give you the little, they do that thing when they sort of go ding, block them and stuff like that. There's loads of little details to it. It's not a game you can just play in like a minute like you can the other Streetpass games. Yeah. Like there's a lot of detail in it. Like you've got like an inventory, and then you've got like a storage, so you end up with so many weapons. You can upgrade weapons by using, if you've got two of the same weapon from someone, you can like combine them so you get the more level, and it ups their max level and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of like detail to it. It's really good so far. I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm glad I got them two. The other two games that I didn't pick up, one of them's like a gardening one where you like water plants or something, and the other one's like this kind of Dynasty Warriors-ish thing where you like collect Miis to like create an army and face them against other armies, and I couldn't be bothered with that one either. I thought, well, two's enough, so I just bought two for now. So yeah,
it's amazing how in depth they get though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, the ones that come with it are really, the ones built into the 3DS are quite simple. They're just puzzle pieces that they give you, and the other one's like that RPG one, which I still think is really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I've almost got every like because one of the things with the Streetpass is you get new hats for your knee, and like the only way to get all the really cool ones, you have to buy at least one of the other Streetpass games, so you can like unlock them. Yeah. By like getting these tickets, and some of the hats include like you can get every Nintendo console just sitting on your head. You can even get a Virtual Boy.
Oh my god!
Of all things, so they actually acknowledged the Virtual Boy for something. So yeah, really cool. Those
Fantasy Star did it first.
That's true. Yeah, the mags. Yeah, pretty much.
I've got a Mark V mag. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Because what you can do is you can upgrade it. So you start with a Mark V, you can upgrade it to a Master System, then a Mega Drive, then and then
upgrade it to a fart.
Upgrade it to
it's just a little cloud. It's that.
Oh God.
It's that the mag is that sentient fart from Ren and Stimpy that they like treat as like a child in that Christmas episode. So yeah, other than that, when I was at MCM, I actually ended up picking up a few Mega Drive games.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
Road Rash, funnily enough.
Yeah. That's why I played music from Road Rash 3. I actually managed to pick up the entire Road Rash trilogy from someone. I saw he had Road Rash 3 and I really wanted that one, but he was selling the 3 together.
What was the Samurai Jack thing you got?
Oh, that was it was a signature from the guy at Foyston. It was the voice actor.
Was it Phil Lamar?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd love to meet him. Because he's done loads of stuff, but I'd love to go.
Yeah.
So how was it to play the worst Metal Gear Solid character ever? He was Vamp.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I loved him. He's a great voice actor, but it's such a shame about the Vamp. I'd love to just say to him, what do you think about Vamp, and just watch his reactions.
Well, that's funny that because when
the Queen.
yeah, because Stacey met up with him. Yeah, met him
Yeah.
at the Q thing and got the signature from me, bless her.
Oh,
and
that's cool. I'd love to meet
she
him.
actually chatted about some cartoon called Osmosis and Drix or something like that. Some
Okay.
cartoons she used to watch on Cartoon Network, and she was telling him about how there was an episode where one of the bloke characters in it gets pregnant, and he cringed. I was sitting there watching
hang on. Was that fucking weird one where
one inside the body?
Yeah, they were
Drix.
like white blood cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking
Yeah, the
weird,
film
that
had
was.
like Chris Rock as like the
Yeah.
white blood cell character, but then in the TV series it was Phil Lamar.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, we've been watching.
I remember
of
that
it.
episode. He gets
Yeah,
pregnant with
it gets like a
amoeba.
parasite, and you actually
Yeah.
see like a fetus inside. It's really freaky. Yeah, it's a weird cartoon.
Yeah. Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, that was the film, and I think the series was called like Ozzy and Drix or something.
Yeah.
But the Mega Drive games. Some are, obviously, there's some retro stores that are just fucking disgusting with their prices.
Yep.
But I actually found two that weren't too bad. And the one I got all the Road Rash games from, I think he wanted about 20 quid for the free.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
And I managed to haggle him down to about 17, I think. And it was like,
Okay.
if you're gonna have
I
some
can argue with that.
because when I looked it up, like Road Rash 3 alone is worth about 20 quid. So I
Yeah.
thought, well, I may as well. I've already got two, but I thought I may as well get it just for free, really. So yeah, I was playing 3, and then I went back to 2 and 1 over the weekends because, most of Saturday because Stacey was having Stacey's sister was having a baby shower downstairs. I was banished from downstairs.
We weren't allowed to.
I wasn't allowed to go. Yeah, I could just go down when it was all over and just grab some food.
That's harsh.
Yeah, a bit harsh. It was like, go upstairs. You're not go away, man. Yeah, and
probably couldn't.
so I spent most of the day just playing Mega Drive game support. So I spent quite a lot of time on Road Rash 3. It's fantastic. It's pretty much exactly the same as the other two.
Yeah.
It's just got like slightly different graphics. It looks a bit more like pre-rendered sort of Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
So yeah, but instead of being like set in different areas of America, it's set in different countries. So that tune I played was from Brazil, and then there's there's like an England level, there's a Germany level. I love how every level starts with really stereotypical like
Doesn't the
sound.
English one start with like...
Yeah, it does. It goes, it just goes mental, yeah. And absolutely love the Road Rash games. But really, that's the franchise. I really don't understand why EA are just sitting on it. Like the amount of money they could make off Road Rash.
Oh, imagine a modern Road Rash.
Like a new Road Rash by like the Burnout guys or something.
No, there is a modern Road Rash. It's called Road to Hell Retribution.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember getting off the bike and going shagging girls.
You obviously
even
wasn't
shag
playing
and
Road
dry
Rash
hump.
properly, was you? That's why it's called Rash. It's all about collecting it.
It's a rash from all the friction burn, the dry hump.
It's a game where you go state to state collecting STDs. Why aren't you guys playing it properly?
Yeah, I played a lot of those. The other games I picked up from some other guy there was a game that I had for the Mega Drive as a kid, the Flintstones game, which was by Taito. It's a really cute little platformer. I remember really liking it when I was a kid, and I thought, yeah, I'll pick that up again because it's quite unusual and whatnot. And I actually still really like it. It's quite simple and just sort of. It's kind of got that sort of Rainbow Islands look to it. Actually, it's sort of like. Like Fred Flintstone, he's kind of like all super deformed, like chippy kind of look to him.
I thought Rainbow Islands always had a really nice, like...
Yeah, I love
lovely little...
I love Taito platformers. I'm trying to get as many of them as I can, really. But yeah, really cool little game, that. It's one of them games where if you play it on easy, it doesn't actually give you the whole game. Once you've gone through a few levels, it's like, try normal mode.
Street Rage 3 does that as well.
Yeah, it does, yeah. You don't get the real ending unless you play it properly.
I'm just a robot.
Oh yeah. And, I played that quite a bit. Didn't get all the way through normal mode because the lava level now is ridiculous. And the other game I picked up was Outrun 2019, set in the distant future of
2019?
A few years from now.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it's actually... I'm not sure. It's not actually developed by Sega. They licensed it out.
Oh,
but,
right.
There was that Master System one called Outrun Europa.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played that one. Apparently it's not very good. But that was another one they licensed out. I think it was US Gold who made that. So so no wonder it's shit.
Yeah.
People saying it's shit.
Outrun the inevitability of death.
Yeah.
Like Logan's Run.
Outrun 2019. It's basically.
I'd like to see Outrun Logan's Run.
Outrun Logan's Run.
Logan's Outrun.
Logan's Outrun. Oh, that'd be great.
Come back, you're 21.
That'd be great.
I'm ready.
The car design's kind of crap, to be honest. Like, if that's what cars are going to look like in 2019, just like a flat lump of silver plastic, like metal grids and shit, it just looks rubbish. And what's quite funny is you're driving along like you normally would in Outrun, like it looks like the same kind of speed, but in the bottom it says like 600 kilometers per hour down the highway. It's like, I don't think that's 600 kilometers to work.
Yeah.
And like you hit the back of the cars and you just sort of go dum. It's like, I think if you collided with another car at 600 kilometers per hour, I think it would do more than just go dum. I think the car would probably disintegrate. It just turn to ash or something. But the main mechanic of this one is like, like in Super Hang-On, when you get up to a certain speed you get the boost.
Yeah.
It's got that same kind of mechanic to it, except you can't. It sort of sets off automatically when you get to your high speed.
Oh.
So
That's not helpful at all, is it? He's like, oh, help!
Yeah, you can like slow down a little bit just to stop it, but like you can't like just like in Hang On where you can sort of like
I love
you
that
just sort of like tap it on
yeah.
and off. You can't really do that in this. It just sort of like it slowly charges up and then just goes for a few seconds until you slow down. And another thing that's kind of got different to the other Outruns is you get like when you split off on the road, you actually see the other road underneath you. Which is kind of cool. Like like dual carriageways, you actually go underneath and you actually see the road underneath you. And what's quite funny is when you're high up on these roads, you can actually fall off because there's no like ground around them, so you can actually fly into the sea and stuff on like bridges, which is going like woo, whoosh. The music's quite cool in it as well. It obviously hasn't got a patch on the original Outrunners or anything like that, but it's a pretty cool game. I played that for quite a bit. It was quite easy, but really enjoyed that one. The other game I got, which I played it last night, was not last night, night before, was this game called Dynamite Duke.
Dynamite Duke.
Yeah, it's another one I've known of.
Is that like a crossover? Dynamite Heady and Duke Nukem.
Funnily enough, the guy in the game does look a tiny bit like Duke Nukem. He's like, you only ever see him from the back, but he is like blonde with like a red shirt on the side. And the front cover's really weird for it. It's like they didn't really know what to do, so they just found some stock image of like some war soldier, and he's got the saddest face on the cover. It's just like he's probably going. He's got like the Windows 8 like frown on him. And he's got these really like shiny eyes. He kind of looks like he's from like a charity advert. It's like give £2 a month to feed this poor soldier, and he's got like.
He's got what's it called?
Face on him.
Never mind. Post-traumatic, sort of stress disorder.
Yeah, he's got that kind of face on him.
He's got Patus.
The character.
The song was right.
The character in the game actually has like a cyborg arm, which they didn't bother. Yeah, it's actually like a real photo on the cover. It's like, I can't resist that sad man's face. I've got to try this game. And I was always quite interested in it because it's kind of like an on rails sort of light gun-ish type game, except you're obviously just using a cursor.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's sort of like third person. You've got him at the bottom of the screen, and for some reason, I think they did this to try and stop his giant sprite from obscuring stuff. But he's got like a see-through back, It's really weird. It's like I can see why they did it, but it doesn't really make much difference anyway. So it's a bit of a weird, pointless thing to do. They're just giving him like a see-through back. It's really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. And you just have all these enemies in the background and coming up in the foreground. You gun them all down and whatnot. And you've also got like a punch and a kick move because a lot of the bosses, like they come up from the distance and they just like run towards you and start having like a little sort of like punch-out game with you. It's actually kind of cool, and you can sort of like duck around. All the enemies in the background like shoot bullets. Yeah, might as well. He almost is with that see-through back. But and all the enemies sort of like shoot their bullets and they slowly come towards you. You can sort of like swerve around them, sort of like do like sort of boxing like dodges and stuff around them. And you've got like this charge-up move when you press punch, and when you hold it, get the full bar, it like blows up everything on screen for some reason. I don't actually know what it is that makes everything blow up. Maybe it's something to do with robot arm or something. But yeah, it's again, I managed to get through most. I think I actually got to the final boss and then game over. Yeah, I managed to get through it pretty quickly. It's quite a short game, but I thought it was kind of interesting. Not like anything amazing by any means. It's one of those like slightly crusty Mega Drive games that hasn't aged brilliantly. But every single enemy makes the same sound. They just sound like they're barking. They just sort of go when you shoot them. And yeah, kind of basic, but I kind of enjoyed it. There isn't really anything quite like it. It's kind of like a mix between Operation Wolf and Punch-Out. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. It's odd. It's really interesting though. Quite entertaining. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. Mostly Mega Drive again. I'm in a bit of a Mega Drive phase.
Nothing wrong with that, sunshine.
Big Mega Drive phase, and I'm gonna have to stop spending money at the moment. I'm going to have to stop buying games for a little while and actually play what I've got.
Well, it's nice to do a bit of collecting at MCM when you're not being ripped off like
price. Some of them are fucking ridiculous.
They are ridiculous.
Someone had a copy of Phantasy Star 4 and he wanted about £80 for it. And someone had Phantasy Star 2 and wanted $55 for it.
Oh, I really want to get Phantasy Star 2.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, I want it. And then I saw the price of that.
I really want to get my hands on that fucking game.
There was so much stuff at MCM that if it was half the price or even like 3/3 of the price, I would have bloody had it.
Yeah,
it just
3/3 of the price, so full price.
What? No, like 75% of it.
Yeah. 2/3.
That's what I meant. 3/3.
3/4. Oh, I don't know anymore. 75%.
4/4 of the price.
Do it like a daily flash sale.
3 halves.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's about wrap-up point there.
Yeah, I would like to mention one other really cool thing that happened at MCM.
Bloody baby.
That I told you about. I actually met one of the original Sonic artists. Like someone who did all the concept art for like a lot of the early 90s Sonic stuff.
Did you get to sign anything?
Yeah. He was selling prints there. A lot of people, no one knew he was at. Barely anyone knew he was there. There was nothing about him in like the brochure or anything. Just his name was in there.
Weird.
No one actually knew who he was because he was never credited in any of the like artwork he did.
Yeah.
Most of the artwork he did was for a calendar, and they reused the artwork for like those little adventure game books.
Yeah, I've got
Remember
one of them,
those?
yeah.
Choose your own adventure.
I've got the Metal City Mayhem one, which is the one where they're dangling and there's loads of fire and it's barrels and stuff. It looks really cool,
Yeah. That was always one of my favourite illustrations. I've actually got a tie that my dad had for the longest time of that image.
Really?
Like, you know, that oil ocean.
On a tie?
Yeah, it's on a tie. But it's like they changed the background to like a deep blue. It's really cool. I'll have to find it again somewhere. But I had a really good chat with this guy. Apparently he made those illustrations mainly for the calendar and he thought it was a bit cheeky that Sega went off and used them for other things. But he said it was good exposure and he managed to get more. He has actually I actually got his email off him and I've actually been chatting with him since, like I was chatting with him yesterday. And apparently he doesn't own any of the originals anymore because the agency he worked with actually took them away back in the day, which really sucks because that means they probably don't even have them anymore. It's obvious they just took them just to spite him or something. But some of the other art he did, apparently he did a Streets of Rage illustration, which we've been trying to figure out what it was. He said it was set in a subway, so it might have actually been an unused cover for one of the games. Because he said, I did the Streets of Rage 2 cover art, and then I showed him it, and he said, wait, that's not mine. It was set in a subway, so I was like, maybe they didn't use it. It must have been an unused image or something.
Yeah, because none of them actually go in the subway.
Another image he did, he said he did not the whole box art, but the Knuckles on the cover of Sonic 3, the power box art. You know, the Knuckles in the corner. He actually illustrated that, not the Sonic, just the Knuckles.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they must have just commissioned him to do the Knuckles and they just slapped it on the cover with that other illustration.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't give a fuckles as long as he gets paid.
So yeah, that was really cool. Obviously, any of my mates I bumped into, they were big time Sonic fans as well. And I was like, "Oh, did you see that Sonic artist?" He was like, "No." So I was like, "It's over here in the comic village where no one goes." When I have a table there, because barely anyone bothers with that section half the time. But yeah, you'd be surprised at some of the artists you get there.
C in every stand for comic.
Probably. I think they just call it London Comic Con now.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to make it
Mega comic.
Mega comic mega man.
Many comics, man.
My Chemical
My Chemical Moments.
Like Mo from Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
We lost it.
Yeah.
Again.
So yeah, that was the 35th podcast.
That was the 35th podcast, and it's really great. We had a lot of fun things to say. I think Tommy might be gay, but we'll see you next Tuesday. Oh yeah! Whoops!
Whoopsie. I just jogged the whole sofa.
Bye!
Cheerio. I've been Murray Curry. I've been joined by
a couple of guys.
these two, including me, who is
Slightly younger in the gang man. Bye!
Love you!